Season was about putting the league on notice. They've sent a great, clear message that they are not slowing down anytime soon. Spurs, Lakers. Don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, Reeves with LeBron. Davis is out there with Chris Andersen. And it's Russell in at the point. And for the Spurs, the cell in the wing along with Johnson. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. And it's Jones in at point guard. And in the NBA, Richard, the front court positions more than any other, evolving quite a bit in recent years.
Yeah, more versatility is required now than ever before. And both of these teams are loaded with talent in their front court. This should be an exciting watch.
Now, here is Russell. James kicks to Russell. Floats it up for James.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. Pass to Sohan. Here's Wembanyama. He's covered by Andersen. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
I'm not sure how defenders are supposed to guard Wembanyama without making contact.
Here's Andersen. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. He dishes it to Jones. Poked loose. Stolen by Andersen. Here's Russell. James in the post. Defended by Wembanyama. And James gets it to go.
Now understand this, when LeBron James entered into the league in 2003, that's when lots of players were actually taking mid-range jumpers.
Jones. And the rebound goes to Andersen. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. When it comes to Trey Jones, Richard, what has impressed you most about him so far?
Well, Kev, it's his deceptive versatility. He scores, he passes, he rebounds, he does everything at a solid rate. And most importantly, this man just plays so hard when he's out there.
Here's Wembanyama. Following the basket by Anthony Davis.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat, Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
He lobs it up and finished off by Andersen.
And what a finish by Andersen, rising to get the lob pass and finish that one with some authority.
Outside, Jones. There's the pass to Sohan. A three-pointer, no good. Lakers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. To the wing on the left. Outside, Russell. Pass to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
That's exactly what you want to see from AD, using that length and that athleticism to cause problems.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Jones against Russell. Nice D from Russell.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Spurs trail by 8. Outside, Jones. Here's Sohan. And Davis sends it back.
Too much this, too much that, too much length from AD. Get that out of here.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Lakers. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Spurs just need to take it a game at a time.
And checking out San Antonio, with the start they've had, they've taken what was such a hopeful preseason and turned the mood sour.
And it's clear they didn't do enough in the offseason to make any kind of major improvement. They're in for a long year.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Sohan. He's guarded by Davis. Passes it to Sohan. Clock at 6. And he drives in. Andersen with the block.
And how about the denial there by Andersen? He anticipated that shot and erased it.
And the Spurs with possession, trailing by 10. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
So it's San Antonio now, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Branham. Looking to end the run. San Antonio again missing. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Reeves, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's Branham. Scoreless thus far. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Deep 2 from Andersen, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Wesley. Osman, the pass to Wembanyama. Yep, that one goes. Wembanyama has got 6 points.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That one is off.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
Wesley with the ball, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender, Porter.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And how about as a group, 80%.
Oh, and he got the
yes!
ball!
Wow.
Woo!
Oh, beats the buzzer from way down court. These fans are stunned.
And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Spurs trail by 11. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Collins is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Branham in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5. The 3. The rebound by Andersen. Andersen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. You know, Richard, I've always wondered, how long does it take for a team to gel, especially if they've had big off-season roster changes?
Well, it all depends, Kevin. If you've traded key stars, you have to kind of rediscover your identity. But if it's bench guys, they can usually fold into a team very easily.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama has studied all the greats and one in particular, Kobe Bryant. He says, I know all his stats and records, but mostly I admired his state of mind and his philosophy and his approach to the game. When I suffer, when I have a doubt, I wonder what Kobe would have done. And I know he would have done more, so I'm going back to it. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all-time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
Hachimura against Wembanyama. The shot off that time.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Andersen is a selective shooter, which is why you love seeing him earn that call.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops.
What you get from Chris Andersen on the floor is hustle, nonstop, all out. He works very hard to generate results out there.
Davis is checked in for D'Angelo Russell. And so he makes both from the line.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
It's Vassell on the wing. He's covered by Andersen. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Collins. The pass to Reeves, and he's going up for the alley-oop.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
The Spurs have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Collins passes to Wembanyama. Pass to Branham. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson against LeBron. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Branham. The rebound by Andersen. Andersen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Shoots. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And guys, you don't expect a ton of production from Andersen, but he is in a zone here tonight.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
San Antonio making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. Now, here's Vassell. He's definitely not pleased how he played against the Lakers. And Davis sends it back. Andersen against Vassell. Here's the teardrop. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Collins passes to Bassey. Spurs passing it around. High post, Johnson working on James. Back to Johnson. Shoots over James. The Lakers with the rebound. Andersen's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the shot goes down. Davis has got 8 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Johnson against James, trying to get something going, and he knocks down the jumper.
More than capable as a ball handler, Keldon Johnson calling his own number.
RJ at 6'5", Keldon Johnson plays bigger than his listed height, don't you think?
Yeah, Kev, not only does he play bigger, but he's stronger than he looks and is willing to throw that weight around. He has shown himself capable of playing the 3 or even the small ball 4 if you need him.
Here's Branham. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Collins wide open, he fires. Good on the triple. Collins has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
James looking around. Here's Andersen. Vassell grabs the board. Spurs trail by 18. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of the game. Off target at the rim. And here's Andersen for 3. Bassey pulls it in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
Now Johnson. Last game out, he had 14. Puts up a deep 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping the defense down. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, you look at ABC in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
but I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. An unfortunate struggle for this Lakers team has been injuries, Richard.
Staying healthy is the key to any team's success. But the past few seasons, the Lakers have had some really big hits. Luck just wasn't on their side in that regard.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves. Up at forward, the star pairing of LeBron and Davis. And it's Andersen in at the center, locking down the middle.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
Almost kind of a throwback wing. Johnson, he likes to slash, put pressure on the defense.
Down low. And it's Andersen that time on the assist by James. 16 points for ABC. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. It's an 18-point game. Over Russell. Jones, no luck. And stolen by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Hey, yo, right here.
No one near James as he lets it go. Andersen, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
RJ, after dealing DeJounte Murray away in the summer of 2022, the Spurs are intent, it seems, on rebuilding.
Well, they did it right. And with the selection of Victor Wembanyama, the foundation may be in place for another run.
Greg, you look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Outside, Russell. He kicks to LeBron. Andersen outside. And Davis now top of the key. James on the follow. James has got 10.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Kelton Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling and excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives them confidence. Devin Vassell said, as long as we play together and we play the right way, we'll have a chance to win every game. Kevin?
And having you-know-who helps too, right? Wembanyama makes things happen. David, thanks. Here's Andersen. It's stolen by Jones. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Sohan. Still yet to score. Outside, Jones. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Wembanyama. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got 4 rebounds in this game. Russell trying to free himself up. James with the bucket. LeBron's got 4 points this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
So both teams changing it up here. Russell against Jones. Shoots from 12. San Antonio again missing. Lakers leading by 21. Left side, Davis. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Osman, the pass to Wembanyama.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player and scorer.
James kicks to Russell. Back to LeBron. Oh, Russell in position. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Monday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Chicago Bulls.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Great D that time from Davis.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Dishes to Jones. Over Russell. Offensive rebound. Vanderbilt with the block. And James throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Sohan. Vanderbilt defending. Sohan, the pass to Jones. Here's Osman. Still scoreless. Shoots over James. San Antonio again missing. Los Angeles leading by 23. And the layup falls. 16 points for LeBron.
With as much defensive attention as AD gets, those passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
Wembanyama outside. Off target with his three.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Here's James. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Lakers on top as they end the third quarter on a 15-6 run. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Nobody holds the ball, not even 1,001. You catch it, it's a shot, it's a drive or pass, whatever you got.
Specific instructions from Greg Popovich. If you don't have a clean look, don't have an open lane, move the ball.
Yeah, and the key is fast decision-making, and that takes great recognition from all five guys in terms of communication. That's really what we call chemistry.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's Osman in at the 4. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Osman. Shoots a 3. Drills it from outside.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Vincent with it. Shoots over Wesley. Here's Osman. Drives to the hoop. And that one is stuffed right through.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Hayes. The Lakers rebound. Here's Davis. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. To the inside. Branham, good.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Vincent, the pass to Davis. And for a while, the West held bragging rights on being better than the Eastern Conference. Richard, you think that's changed?
I think so. You see a number of powerhouses now in the Eastern Conference, and the West is way more open.
Branham can't get it to go.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
On the wing, Dinwiddie passes to Davis. Here's Vincent. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, as long as the Lakers have a healthy Anthony Davis, RJ, they will be a factor, won't they?
Yes, this is why they traded so much to New Orleans to get him, Kev. AD is a top 5 guy in the league when he is healthy. Davis can dominate on both ends, and it is rare to see that.
First one falls for him. And some changes here for the Lakers. Wood, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Hachimura comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Austin Reeves in for Dinwiddie. Well, we know, Richard, you've made your stance on shortening the NBA season very clear. Are you still opposed to the idea?
I am so opposed to it. When you think about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, you think about the travel that these guys had to do, and they still played 82 games. They weren't sitting in first-class seats. And now, fast forward 40, 50 years, players can't do that, or they want to shorten the game. I'm sorry. Stick with the history.
Here's Reeves, covered by Vassell. Reeves can't hit.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth-quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Vincent, the pass to Wood. Now Vincent from deep, Prince. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the middle. Here's Osman. Prince grabs the miss.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Vincent with it. Kicks it out to Prince. Nailed from three-point land.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Andersen.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Kept alive, goes back up. No good on the layup. And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Both teams will make substitutions. On defense, the Lakers. And here is Wesley. Back to Johnson. Fires for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And Johnson is still honing this part of his game, but this is an encouraging sign.
Lakers leading by 19 points. 1:29 left in the fourth. Here's Prince. Good. Prince has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for ABC.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
And that's terrific D by Hachimura. He's shown he has the strength and length to match up against almost anyone.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Andersen. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way-in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
To the paint. Here's Bassey, covered by Hayes.
The contest and the rebound, folks. That is how you defend.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. LeBron, when you know AD is behind you, how does that help you defensively?
You can stay home. You can allow him to play one-on-one versus a guard versus a big, and you can stay home and be able to box out and get rebounds because he's that good.
It's quite a 1-2 punch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.